I'm rocking out with BLE TV, Kanvas Da Kidd. Y'all know what it is.
What is T.A.R Nation Boys? How did that come about?
T.A.R Nation Boys is that's TMB. T.A.R stands for To Accumulate Riches. I started T.A.R. I didn't really start it, you know what I'm saying? I was like the co-founder of it with my nigga. He locked up. He don't get out to like 2020. You know what I mean? And it started in prison. Means to accumulate riches, but he didn't want to never make it for like a clique or a gang. He wanted to make it for like as a movement, as in everybody coming together, kind of like on some Malcolm X type of, you know what I'm saying, Nation of Islam, like a nation. That's why it's called a nation, not more of a like everybody got cliques. It's a nation, so everybody's involved. And that started in prison by my guy William Porter. And you know what I'm saying, I'm just basically, I'm doing all this for him. You know what I'm saying, real niggas respect real niggas, so you just bring that back to the streets too. So even when, you know what I'm saying, he looking out and see like, ah, man, he really did what he said he was gonna do. You gotta keep your word. Definitely keep my word.
You have a record that is about to drop. How did that record come about?
Hood Anthem. Hood Anthem started on my second bid. I did that in lockdown. Got in trouble arguing with the correctional officer, not getting off the phone. And they took me to lockdown, locked me up, threw my ass in lockdown. I was in the cell with my guy, Skinny Cuz, and he was on, I don't want to say his real name, but he was on the side of me and shit, and we going back and forth on events. But then, like, they switched us and we ended up in the same room. Like, we made a lot of shit together. He was like, man, I ain't gonna be out for a while, so, you know what I'm saying, we need to do something that you can push. So, I mean, for like 2 days we worked on this song, and that's when we came out with Hood Anthem. You know what I mean? And that's how that came about, and that's basically what I'm doing again. Seeing a real nigga, meeting a real nigga, and me staying real. You know what I'm saying? Loyalty lies a long way beyond just what people say. You know what I mean?
You mentioned being in prison. What did you go in for? How has that impacted your life, and what did you do afterwards?
I did like 5 years for a bank, aggravated robbery on a bank. Stupid shit, dumb shit, but I mean, that's a whole different, probably prison's a whole different world. Like, you gotta be on your P's and Q's, you know what I mean? And like, you gotta really, really know what you're doing. But if you was a street nigga and you go to prison's just like the streets, everything just moves a little slower, you know what I mean? So it was more of the fact of, I wouldn't wish that up on nobody for nobody to go to prison. Prison is not, you know what I'm saying, it's not what's up. But after that, it didn't change me to a whole different person. I'm more calm now. I'm more laid back. I'm chill. You know what I'm saying? I observe a lot of shit more. But it also taught me a lot as far as like how I look at life. You know what I'm saying? I take it way more serious, and I really don't have time for any, you know what I'm saying, bullshit for real. So I mean, as far as that is concerned, I mean, prison like opened my eyes up to life, because I was wild out here just doing whatever, you know what I'm saying. Now it's just to the point I'm just like, I'm with it or whatever, and I'm trying to go out a different way than going back, you know what I mean. So that's just what that was.
What do you got planned and upcoming?
We about to get ready to go on tour. We about to go to I think we go to St. Louis, then we go to Chicago, we go to Atlanta, then we go back to Chicago, then we go, we're in Memphis? Detroit. Indiana, and where else?
Atlanta.
Yeah, I said, yeah, in Atlanta, yeah. So we about to go on a little tour and get this popping and everything, you know what I mean, which I'm crazy excited from that. Just like, nigga, from prison to tour, like, that's crazy. That's just like, from broke to rich. That's just how that is. That's some exciting shit, but that's basically what that is. I'm with that, and you know what I'm saying. Went to New York for the first time. Crazy, loved it. Other than that, I'm ready to go.
Okay. Can we hear a freestyle to end this interview? Let the people hear you freestyle.
Alright, let's see.
Also, before you get done, make sure you shout out your Instagram and your Twitter.
Okay.
As my eyes become so visible, I tap into my mental. Assassin with this liquid pick and pace I seem to give you. Bars beyond bars is just a life I seem to live through. My island's on 1,000 while I'm dressing up these pistols. I'm high off the swiddle, brain cells is taking off. As my conscience disagree while I have problems with my thoughts. Flashbacks of battles of the numbers we have fought. But sometimes I beg to differ because the numbers I have lost. To live or not to live was a question they don't ask, but it's too late to state your case. Now you're looking through a glass. You function like you something because your cash is now stashed, but your ziplock ain't moving if your body's in the bag. If gangsters moving silent, then I'm no longer walking. If time is for the essence, why the fuck you niggas talking? Giving niggas bids, curators at an auction, spilling information on the street, you get it popping. I came from a soil bark deep to conquer riches, seeing babies in the streets while baby mamas always tripping. Uncle on the stove, but you get hired from his chicken. Now shots be getting fired where you at, it's called the trenches. But my guys, we be gritty, still hustling on the block. A lot of turfs seem to shrink, another niggas just got knocked. Not attentive to a station or the lanes he should watch, and he explaining up to heaven. How's Glock was in his box? Should've kept it on your hip, had the knowledge they was hating. When you choose this way of life, you just decipher situation. If the heat was by your hand, you could've stopped the altercation. Now learn about your areas, just focus on what you make it. When this game is like a job, apply for work, yeah, that's the hiring. What most don't consider about this game is the firing. So clutching on your torch, stop a sucker from inspiring. And if you further listen, your product in your environment. I'm paying close attention to the hustlers in the past time. I'ma keep gritting, still showing all the guidelines. You can love the game and the fame, but not can honor that. But what remains the same is the game don't have to love you back when gritting. Monster focus whenever it's tension. The sun no longer shine when you gone from your position. Suckers wanna plot, but I can answer what they wishing. Finger fucking on this trigger, they'll never catch me slipping. Got the game and walk with it, niggas running got you up. Became a sponge with this hustle, what I knew was not enough. Then my studies with my buddies, we rehearse how we should be. But if you skip this grit in classes, you were fool with no degree. You were arguing, plead your case, how you was born to really grit. Had to learn to walk and talk, and that takes knowledge, nigga, quick. And that knowledge is advice from the wise, so just take it. And if you cocky and think you know it, stop your chances to not make it. When I'm saying it's done, I'm with it, and I get it from every aspect. Advanced civilization, I'm waiting, I'm like the Aztec to be independent from the bottoms what I'm had left. You clueless on my usage that I'm using, going Aztec, the best I'd ever do it without signing any contract. Strange how this music be moving, I seem to grasp. Only speaking facts, and I'm never really rapping. Until a label sign me, I'm gritting with this package on mama. Be ready for drama and fish and find you. Funkin' doesn't mix if you hustling for the common. They told me to be a shark cause your eyes can't look behind you. R.I.P. to my uncle, what I do is in your honor. So I'm riding around and I'm getting it. These lines scheming and tripping. I'm trying to conquer my mission, but if you dissing, you can be missing. Don't need no beans, I got precision. So if your verse beat, I'm killing. Just sprint into your mind so you can see the life that I'm living. And these niggas trying to hold me back, but I ain't even having that. I'm Cali Coke and stupid dope, so when every verse I be spitting crack, Cali Kush I be blowing that. It took my nigga, he ain't coming back, so I'm riding around with my windows down and every stack is 10-30 pack. Real niggas do real things. Keep pushing to make this cream. My old clique gave me no help, so like King James, I left the team still tar up and you suckers down. Hating niggas scared move around, I don't trust a nigga, I don't trust a bitch. High key, on with the shit. Canvas, I paint the canvas to get rich, not manage, cause it's hard work and y'all hardly work. And any track I damage, I'm on one, I go so dumb, I pop a triple stack and my gums numb. I'm thizzing out and I'm wigging out for any nigga who wants some. Cause those niggas be acting tough and my niggas ain't acting much. Emotions out, I don't never doubt, but having feelings that'll get you crushed. So all the talking y'all talk about makes no sense, you just saying stuff. It's the kid. It's the kid. Follow me on Instagram, man. Like, follow me on Instagram. Kanvas, Kanvas Da underscore DUH. All that is capitalized. Kanvas Da Kidd underscore Da. Kanvas Da KIDD underscore DUH. And I'm on Twitter, Kanvas underscore Inky. KANVAS underscore INKY. It's the kid. And my Facebook, Kanvas T.A.R, the T.A.R General. KANVAS DA TAR General. Kanvas the T.A.R General. T.A.R Nation, stand up. Shout out to Yellowbone. Shout out to Brad Beasy, CEO, my CEO. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my cousin Swift, my nigga Nice. You know what I mean? Shout out to all my niggas in the hood. Kansas City, Missouri, 816, stand up. I'm repping it to the core. Niggas rep they city, we repping our city. I'm definitely repping mine. Missouri, 816, Kansas City, Missouri. Stand up all day. Kanvas Da Kidd. Shout out to Black Eskimo. Shout out to Bad Eye. Shout out to, you know what I mean, Rudy Rowe. Everybody in Kansas City. Shout out to Tech 9 too. You know what I'm saying? I'm moving with we trying to get Kansas City on the map. I ain't worried about nobody else today. You know what I mean? It's the kid. You already know.